We are halfway through the week. Welcome to Wednesday, everyone. I'm Taylor Gattoni, and this is Nicole Buckman with Studio 10.
Yes, hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hello,
Oh, wait,
hello.
I wanted to put
Happy
your name up.
Wednesday. As you mentioned, it's going to be a great Wednesday. I know you are a big MSU Spartan fan.
Go white.
Yes, you can say that.
Thanks.
Yes, I support that. I will not say that.
That was convincing.
No, but what I will support is community and coming together, and that's exactly what is happening over at Spartan Stadium this weekend. And Rochelle is getting a little bit of a preview, so there's kind of a community exercise class that is happening on the field at Spartan Stadium.
Oh my gosh,
So I know you are an exercise girly.
Yes, let's hear it.
You like yoga?
I'm going later tonight.
Pilates?
Yes, challenging.
Bar?
I've actually never tried bar, but I would like to. They're doing
Zumba?
that. Zumba is so fun.
I mean, the list goes on and on. All of these and more, and these are local businesses that are coming,
Oh my goodness.
and they're all going to be hosting a whole kind of Spartan. It's called. I don't think it's called Sweat Fest, but like it has sweat in it. Let me look it up real quick.
I love that.
That's me every day.
Gotta get the sweat on, get the gains, move your body, stay active, keep yourself moving, let the energy go.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, so
it's really
part of our
cool.
community sweat at Spartan Stadium. Okay, so it was in there. I was just adding
it,
things.
you got it.
It's not called Sweat Fest.
You're always looking for your creative little phrases.
Little alliteration.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that will be happening this weekend. So we're getting a little bit of a preview of it during Studio 10. Of course, it's part of our Work It Out Wednesday. So definitely tune on in and kind of get a feel. Because I think sometimes, I don't know about you, but it can be intimidating when you go to a workout class and you're like, I don't want to be the worst one there. I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing, but I also want to get a good workout. And so I think watching Studio 10 today, you'll be introduced to bar or some of these other maybe exercises that you haven't heard of before, or don't know how they go. So you can do it with us today on Studio 10, and then on Saturday you're gonna be a pro.
I love that.
So and I think what a cool backdrop. Like I said, even though it's not the big house, it's
okay.
I think I would love to break a sweat
That would be cool.
on the 50-yard line,
That'd be awesome.
So anyway, so definitely tune into Studio 10 for that. We'll be hearing from her throughout the hour. Plus, it is National Emoji Day.
What's your favorite?
What's my favorite? Well, you can call me a millennial because I always do the little crying, laughing face a lot, or the smiley face. I do hearts too to be like, to balance my aggressive exclamation points. I'm like, I think I put too many in these three sentences. I'll just end with the heart. So I use them a lot, or sometimes I think it's cool now. Well, I'm not cool.
Are you dissing yourself?
But like on Instagram, or put captions or put emojis with captions, I think are kind of cool, right?
Oh, I always do that for the Mid-Michigan Matters post. I'm like, we're talking about
they're
this.
They're there for a reason.
Okay.
So today we are doing a Studio 10 tidbit, which is kind of giving you fun facts about emojis, like how long they've been around, which ones are the most popular, are they going to be adding to them, and then plus, emojis kind of tell a story. So we're going to playing a little emoji game to see if we can guess some of the favorite, guess what movie is being described by emojis.
That's really creative.
Well, we'll see. Shane's putting it all together. So it's going to be Claudia and I versus the computer, the producer.
Okay. Oh, yes. Well, some of those emojis, too, I know they look like one thing. I know a lot of people, this one, it looked like the praying hands, but people said it's like people clapping. And I was like, I thought it was praying this whole time. So there's I don't know. It's interesting to see people's different takes of what the emoji means too.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely tune in to Studio 10 for that, as well as we are continuing our Studio 10 games giveaway. So leading up to, of course, the big games happening overseas, we have some great gift cards to give away. Today, all you have to do is look out for a flag. So find the flag on Studio 10. It's American flag. When you see it, go to WILX.com/contest. Tell us where it is, and then you'll be in a chance to win $50 gift cards to some local businesses. So today's winners will get quality dairy gift cards. We have some to spas, and then we also have a Visa gift card brought to you by Delta Cleaning. So it's pretty good prizes. So all you got to do is watch Studio 10 and look for a flag. So yeah, so it's right there. And boom, bada bang.
All right.
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Enter email per usual, super easy, and you submit.
And then just tell us where you found the flag. So definitely tune into Studio 10 for that. A little bit of games, a little bit of emojis, and a little bit of sweat.
All right, you've got it all, Nicole. I'd like to see how you would describe Studio 10 today with the emojis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was probably really loud. Sorry, everyone. These microphones are always so tricky.
I would describe Studio 10 with emojis with the barbells. The barbells.
Working out, okay.
The emoji with the little sweat mark.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good one. Okay.
The smiley emoji. The American flag emoji.
Smile through the pain. Ooh, find the flag.
Yep. And then clearly, because I'm being silly, I'll do the, you know.
Or maybe.
Okay. Tune in at 3 o'clock today. Are you good, Taylor?
You're cracking me up.
I'm so sorry. I really am. I do love my job and I do take it seriously.
It's quite the Wednesday here.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. I think that was pretty great. Let us know which emojis you would use to describe that.
Yes, to describe this.
We'll see you at 3 o'clock, Nicole.
Yeah, see ya.
I'm like sweating now. Now I need the sweat emoji because I'm laughing so hard. Oh my goodness. All right, 3 o'clock. You can watch Studio 10. I'm still laughing. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. That was hilarious. Losing my composure up here. I'm so sorry, everyone. Studio 10, coming up at 3 o'clock in about 45 minutes here. You stay up to date with them on WI Like Studio 10. Oh yeah, we'll grab some of these. There we go. It's like organized chaos back here, maybe just chaos. But yes, or if you want to sponsor with them, Studio10 at wilikes.com is a great place to go. And one more time, like Nicole was mentioning, you can head over here to our website, wilikes.com, and go on that little sandwich icon right there. You're gonna scroll down to contest, click on that, and then you're gonna click on Studio 10 Games Giveaway. And you're going to enter in your email and where you found the American flag during Studio 10 today, and then you have a chance to enter to win. But Cole is here to tell us about the beautiful weather we have to look forward to. Nicole was talking about getting a sweat on. Have you done like yoga, Pilates, anything like that? Oh, that face says no.
I did take a yoga class at a community college a year ago.
And?
And I liked it.
Okay.
But would I do it again? Probably not.
Oh,
it wasn't for me.
Okay,
I did get the credit for it, so. That's what matters at the end of the day.
Well, see, you tried it. So if anything, if you're looking to get into any of these things, this Saturday, Studio 10 is going to be telling you how you can get involved on Spartan Stadium's field.
Okay.
And working it out with bar, Pilates, yoga.
Yeah, all that fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. These microphones are really something. Yeah. So yes, if you heard that loud noise, we apologize. Hopefully you're still with us here. We appreciate all of you. And yes, tell us about the good news with the weather, Cole.
So plenty of good news with the weather. We're finally starting to move out of that pattern of stormy and like hot and humid.
I would say we saw some showers in South Lansing
we did
a little
have
bit
a quick shower that passed through, just dropped a couple of maybe more than a couple of raindrops in a couple of minutes, but it's over with.
Yes, it is.
I think it's going to clear out for the rest of the day. And you'll see on the US 127 Skycam, which is brought to you by the Meridian Skycam Network, we've got the sun out there, just a few passing cumulus clouds, nothing too crazy right now, and I anticipate that's what's going to stick around for the rest of the day. And you look at the current temperatures, you can tell where it's raining right now. You can see in Howell it's only 69 degrees, but everyone else has rebounded to the 80-degree mark, and it doesn't feel too humid out right now. It does feel a little muggy, but you can see the dew points are sitting in the low 60s, and I anticipate for these to also drop later in the day, so it's going to feel just like a great day. It's going to start feeling a little bit more like September as we go into the next few days, as we have temperatures dropping into the 70s and sticking around that point for a good amount of days. Looking at satellite and radar, you can see where that passing shower we had go through the Lansing area is now. It's starting to move over into the Detroit area, and I really think this was the last chance of rain that we're going to see for today. So I anticipate just it being sunny for the rest of the day and going on into the next few days. So very beautiful weather. But we'll take it hour by hour for you. So if you do have any plans tonight, temperature's going to be sitting in the mid-70s. It's going to be an exceptional evening for any outdoor plans or activities. So enjoy it. And then as we go later into the evening, you'll notice that we'll drop into the 50s here. It looks like 57 degrees as a low. We're going into Thursday morning here. So if you want to leave those windows open, I highly recommend, because this is great weather. We won't have that humidity around, so finally give us a chance to have those air conditioners finally take a break.
And get that fresh air into your home.
Yes, exactly. And then going into the afternoon on Thursday, you notice we don't even warm up that much. In fact, I think Thursday is going to be the coolest day of our entire forecast. I don't even think that we're going to touch, we'll probably get around 75 degrees here in Lansing. But still, for this time of year, not very usual. I know our average temperature for this time of year is 83 degrees. So we'll be sitting about 8 degrees below that for tomorrow. And then going into Friday, we also drop into the 50s and 60s going in the morning, but you notice by Friday afternoon, we're sitting in the mid-70s. A pretty similar day to Thursday, but I do think we'll get a little bit warmer. I think we'll get a little bit closer to 80 degrees on Friday. And looking at that muggy meter, so yeah, you might notice it for the next couple of hours, but it's going to drop. You'll notice it Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're sitting pretty comfortable. It might feel a little bit muggy towards the end of the day on Sunday and going into Monday, but I really think, I mean, compared to the last few days we had, I mean, it's just going to feel awesome.
And I know yesterday, Justin Bradford was up here and we were talking about the muggy meter. And I mentioned how you said when you were joining us like a couple of weeks ago, you were counting how many weekends we had, like the full weekend, both Saturday and Sunday that were clear, sunshine, no rain showers.
Right.
And there were like 2 out of like 8 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, it was like 6 out of the 8 weeks. I think that was end June.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like going from like first week of May into the like last week of June, we only had 2 weekends where it was just like no rain, which is like kind of crazy. But yeah, I think we're also like 200% over our average precipitation for, I don't know if it's the entire year or if it's just a season of like the summer season.
Much different than last year though.
Yeah, right. We had quite a bit of a drought like in May of last year. So totally flipping the table. And this has been a great growing season. You know, it started early. We didn't get a frost or anything, and it's just been warm and we've had plenty of rain. So pretty good for farmers.
Yeah,
definitely a good year for that. But yeah, so yeah, that muggy meter, it's going to start going up again later on going into next week, but enjoy these next few days because it's going to feel, like I said, a little bit more like September rather than the middle of July. But today, high temperature, 79 degrees, mostly sunny skies. Like I said, those chance of rain showers have moved off to the south and east. Then if you have any plans tonight, should be pretty good for them, especially if they're outdoors. And then going into tonight, low temperature 53 degrees with clear skies. So again, I highly recommend opening those windows because I know we haven't really had a good chance to do that the past few days. And looking at the 10-day forecast, you notice too, Taylor, it does not look like the middle of July. Like
that is perfect.
Right.
We will take this.
Yes, and like I said, low humidity too, so it's just gonna feel great, especially going into the later part of the week here. But yeah, just
when you think of summer, I feel like this is the forecast that you want to see.
Yes, exactly. I mean, unless you're going to the beach, you probably want it a little bit warmer. But if for any other thing, like this is.
It's not too hot, and it's, you know, if you like those cooler conditions, I mean, 75 for the summertime, I feel like that feels great, and especially with the lows, like you mentioned, Cole, opening those windows, getting outside.
Right. And, you know, the past few weeks we've had so many hot days, you know, heat index is approaching 100 degrees, so it's not too bad that we have a day in there where it's only 75 with no humidity, and, you know, it's great. But yeah, even going into next week, we do start to get a little bit more active pattern, but not until next Tuesday we have a chance of rain. I mean, even that's 10%. Next chance of showers and thunderstorms looks like it's coming in on Wednesday. But for the time being, this next week, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
No, we will take this.
Yeah.
And I know there are more rain showers, but, you know, you kind of have to cool off and get rid of that moisture in the air to hopefully lower the humidity. Hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so. Yeah, if you have any plans to go on the boat or anything this week, it should be a great weekend for that. It's low 80s, mostly sunny skies. Couldn't ask for anything better.
All right. Do you have any plans to enjoy the beautiful weather?
Do I?
Gotta think about it.
I don't think I have any plans this weekend.
Well, then you can just enjoy it.
But yeah, so yeah, I'll just enjoy it. Definitely go outside. I have the chance, so.
I know. I feel like me and him are always talking about like lake days and when people can like get out onto the water. I mean, this weekend would be a great weekend to do all of that. Bonfires too, with that, you know, no rain out there. You can sit outside and hopefully keep the cushions all dry, keep you dry.
Yeah, I think Lake Michigan temperatures right now are approaching 70 degrees, so not bitterly cold. It's getting warmer. So if you have plans to do that this weekend, it's not too bad. That's a good word for it. Refreshing.
You get in there and it's like a little ooh, but you're not like tiptoeing in. You're kind of like, this feels nice. I want to get in. Yeah, when it's that shock, you're like jumping out of the water, like get me out of here.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
no, should be a good weekend for that.
All right, well, sounds good. Thank you, Cole. We look forward to all of that.
Absolutely.
And I will show you the 10-day forecast one more time so you can see everything happening throughout these next 10 days. And that'll give you a live look over Mason right now, just so you can kind of see what we're looking like outside as well. So taking a live look over there. And then we're going to be moving to downtown Jackson to see what it's looking like in that direction too. But you are seeing those blue skies, as Cole was mentioning. And then also more of those clouds. Oh, Cole, before you leave, 3 o'clock Studio 10 you'll be on, correct?
Correct.
All right, so if you want to catch more of the First Alert forecast, Cole Engle has you covered coming up on Studio 10 today. And then you can catch Justin Bradford. He will be back on for First at 4, so make sure that you're tuning in. So that's the little breakdown of our meteorologist going into this afternoon. Here's a live look now over Michigan State University. You're seeing more of those blue skies and, of course, more of those clouds in the sky. But it's looking like it's clearing up, as Cole mentioned, so make sure you go enjoy the outdoors, especially heading into this weekend, which I know we're a few days out. But, hey, go get a little head start and see what you can plan to do. And, of course, you can always tune into Studio 10 to get any ideas for your weekend or local events happening in the area, crafts, food. I know Rochelle just had Rochelle's recipes with chicken kebabs, and that looks so good. So if you're looking to barbecue this weekend, have that bonfire, have people over at your pool, you can go to Studio 10, check it out, and you'll be able to see all of the yummy stuff. Here, let me try to pull it up for you so you can see what Rochelle made. Give me just a second here. We're going to pull that up, give you a little live look. All right, here it is, Rochelle's recipes. So right here, the perfect summer skewer. Make sure that you are checking that out. If you want to talk about creativity in full bloom with Sparrow Bloom, they had beautiful flowers and bouquets that they brought in yesterday. So if you have any upcoming events or special things, or you just want to treat yourself to flowers because they smell good and you want to reward yourself for anything, go check it out, Sparrow Bloom. And of course, they have a lot of other things too. So we're already talking about back to school, if you can believe it or not. I'm sure you can, because the summer months just always seem to fly by. But yes, make sure you're tuning into Studio 10 at 3 o'clock today. They're going to have a lot more for you. As you heard Nicole mentioning with the sweating at Spartan Stadium, whether it's talking about emojis and playing their little game of describing movies with it, and so much more. So make sure you're tuning into them. 3 o'clock, that's coming up in just under 40 minutes here. And now I'm going to talk about what we have coming up today. During First at 4, there is no Mid-Michigan Matters today. We're going to continue that tomorrow. But we're going to give you another story that we saw today that we really want to share with everyone. And then plus, we'll also share what we have coming up during our 90 minutes of news. After that, we're going to head over to the touchboard here. We're going to see what Mars Anderson has coming up during our 90 minutes of news. But first, let me pull up what you can see coming up. So again, starting with First at 4 today, in place of Mid-Michigan Matters. So again, no Mid-Michigan Matters today. We are talking about recapping National Atomic Veterans Day, which was Tuesday, yesterday. And so it's a day that honors members of the armed forces who participated in nuclear tests between the 1940s and the 1960s. And for years, they were forced to remain silent. So we have a story from one Michigan veteran. We're learning his story about why this day matters to him. So we are speaking about a local veteran here. And again, sharing what National Atomic Veterans Day means to them. So that is coming up today on First at 4 in place of Mid-Michigan Matters. I just want to relay that message one more time. And then coming up today on News 10 at 5, as the Republican National Convention is in day 3 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Democratic Vice President Kamala Harris makes her 4th stop in Michigan this year. In Kalamazoo. So this time talking with Republican women about reproductive rights, which is another key issue going into this November election. So we're going to hear more on that coming up today on News 10 at 5. Or in Grand Rapids, excuse me. And then News 10 at 5:30 today. News 10's Aaron Bowling looks into the 988 Mental Health Crisis Hotline as they celebrate their 2-year anniversary. Now, in those 2 years, 88,000 988 calls have been answered in Michigan alone. Nationally, that number jumps to 10 million calls, texts, and chats. So you can see a lot of people have been utilizing this mental health crisis hotline. So we're going to have more on that today. Coming up, News 10 at 5:30. Aaron Bowling is on that story. And with that, in just a second here, I'll be showing you our You're Not Alone mental health series. If you are looking for those support I'll be showing where you can find those resources. But then coming up today on News 10 at 6, Riley Connell tells us how law enforcement across the state of Michigan address safety and security concerns at large-scale events, as former President Donald Trump heads to Grand Rapids over the weekend. Now, it will be the former president's first visit following a shooting that left him injured at his Pennsylvania rally on Saturday, and all of that is coming up on News 10 at 6 today, talking about how they're enhancing all of those safety measures to protect top officials when they visit across our areas. So again, Riley Connell's going to have more on that story today, coming up News 10 at 6. I do want to show you our You're Not Alone mental health series, since we were talking about Aaron Bowling's story, coming up News 10 at 5:30, and sharing what you need to know when it comes to the 988 mental health crisis hotline. There we go. And so a great tool. You can call, text, chat with that number 988 if you are in need of that support, looking for help to improve your mental health, no matter what you're going through. You know, whether something just happened and it feels overwhelming and you've got a lot going on in your life and you just need to rant it out, have someone who's going to listen and understand what you're going through. Or maybe it's more traumatic and you need to dig deep and, you know, just have someone who's there. Maybe they don't even need to talk, you're just looking for someone to be there. Or again, provide you that guidance, help listen to you. Know where you're coming from. These mental health care professionals are ready when you are to help you along your mental health journey, whether that's with stress, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, addiction, whether that's with substance abuse or gambling. And you know, we've spoken with veterans, different community members, whether they're in finance, whether they're attorneys, whether they're a mechanic, a runner, all over. We are talking with these community members to share their story and help you know that you're not alone. It's tough to get vulnerable, be honest with yourself, and then open up to others. But you know, one step at a time, and we want to help you take those steps. So again, You're Not Alone mental health series. Make sure to go check that out on our website, wilx.com. I do want to share what Mars Anderson has coming up today. So we're going to be coming out to him in just a second here. All right. So let's see what Mars has coming up today throughout News 10.
1, 2, 3. Talking about new developments on the playground and a great grant that was offered to the city. I have more details on that during our 90 minutes of news.
All right, that was pretty awesome. So let me just take a live look outside real quick, because it is a beautiful day to get outside, go to any playgrounds. If you're a parent, if you are a babysitter, nanny, watching the kids for the summer while they're on their summer break and you want to take them outdoors, burn off that energy, head to a local park. But Mars is at a park at MLK Center, and he's going to be sharing more on how recent funds are going to be helping to expand a lot of those playground equipment resources, but also providing more accessibility to different children and different adults as well. So speaking on all of the new equipment and the upgrades that will be happening at this playground, make sure you're tuning into that. That was super cute with all the children back there. I want to play it again, but I'll just have to rewatch it. You can always rewatch all of our different little episodes here on the News 10 Plus digital desk. You can just go to our website, wilx.com. You can go to our Facebook, our YouTube pages. Just type in WILX and you'll be able to find a lot more information. So that is all coming up today on News 10. I know there's a couple more things I wanted to mention here. Getting ready for the Paris Summer Olympics happening Friday, July 26th. That's when it's getting started. I do want to make note of a few things here. So starting Friday, July 26th, First at 4 is going to be extended to an hour. And then happening from July 29th all the way until August 9th. There we go. A lot of information I got to sort through. News 10 today at 11 and First at 4. Typically half-hour newscasts. We are expanding those to an entire hour. We hope that you are able to join us. And something else in relation to all of that is we will not, I will emphasize that again, we will not be on 10.1. As you see on these full screens on your screen right now, News 10 today at 11 and First at 4 will be moved from 10.1 and switching that to 10.3, which is our Heroes and Icons channel. So just make sure instead of 10.1, you're going to 10.3. And then as you see below that, News 10 at 5 and News 10 at 5:30 will be also switched off of 10.1, and those will move to MeTV, which is on channel 10.2. And also, I know a lot of people are asking, where do you find Jeopardy? You can also find that on MeTV on channel 10.2. And again, as you see on your screen, this is because of the summer Paris Olympics happening and starting July 26th. And so we're going to be on channels 10.2 and 10.3 on our newscast. Because of the Summer Olympics, we want to get you that coverage because, hey, we got to support Team USA and see all of the incredible effort being put in from all of these athletes. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of work they put in. And I mean, it's just incredible that they've made it there. So happy for all of them. I know that's a lot of pressure, and hopefully, you know, they're just enjoying themselves because that's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. That is so cool. So again, during the Paris Summer Olympics, I'll switch it again. You can find News 10 today at 11 and First at 4 on 10.3, the Heroes and Icons channel, and then News 10 at 5, News 10 at 5:30 on the Me TV channel, which is 10.2. And again, that is also where you can find Jeopardy. So just make sure that you are tuning in for all of that. Otherwise, that is what we have coming up today on News 10. Thank you all for joining us. Let me see if anyone else has said anything today. I think we are all good. But until then, Studio 10 is getting started here in half an hour. Make sure that you're going to check it out, followed by First at 4, and then our 90 minutes of news. Cole Engle will be giving your forecast for Studio 10, Justin Bradford for First at 4, and then you'll have Andy Provenzano for our 90 minutes of news. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.